Hey, what's going on, guys? What is snapping? What is happening? Dipping and dapping and don't know what's happening. How we doing tonight? What's up, the spree? Bad Optics, how you doing? DUSKMOURN, Mouse of Horror. Wow. Hey, Nukes. How you doing? YouTube, I see you there, man. I see y'all lurking and jerking, as it were. Green. We're going to try Dark Ritual. Actually, you know what? I want to go in and modify a couple of things on Dark Ritual. Fountain Port, Sunken Citadel. Add 2 mana of the chosen color. Spend this on activated lands. Abilities. I don't want that. I want a cave. Hey, what's up, Matthew Tressbreaker? Pyrotechnic. I pledge allegiance to the Cult of Vito and the Cult of J Villainy. Top decking and villainous. That's pretty good. Throw one of those in there. Fontainebleau. I'm a little worried with... Well, nothing really needs that much black. Lively Dirge. Collector's Vault. File Mutilator. Go this style. Sunken Citadel helps a lot to create tokens and draw with Fountain Port. True. I just want to try this real quick. Off. Wish you would step up from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties to all the lies that you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. Boom. 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 Arconius, how you doing, man? We ain't seen you in a little while, bro. Javonius Arconius. I guess we don't need that. Lively Dirge. The Tars of Cerberus. Boom. I hope he has me discard Valga. That song makes you cringe sometime? Are you from the 90s? Because it was so good in the 90s. You still didn't like it in the 90s? Damn. In context, it's very good. 7 Black Magic, how you doing, bro? He said no thanks. He said, I see Valgavoth down in the... He said, no thanks, bro. I see Valgavoth down there. I don't want that. Bad Optics, how you doing? The Spree. Nukes. I'm Batman. I'm still standing. Talk about a new design. Am I? Oh yeah, we're getting feedback. All right, where is the... Are we getting feedback? Are you getting an echo? Let me know if you are. No? No one is? Spread. Boom. He's Valgavoth. Yeah. Boom. If he's on the table, well, you've already lost, cause he's Valgavoth. Recommission. Good stuff right there. I like that. Collector's Vault. Do that. Boom. Third is Cerberus. Also known as the Cerberus. Because if he's on the table, you've already lost. He's Valgavoth. Boom, 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 boom. He's gonna pump. Good pump right here. Oh, Sheltered by Ghosts. Yeah, that's a problem. Probably one of the best cards in the game, by the way. In case you didn't know. Probably one of the best cards in the game. Discrad a crad. We do that. Because if he's on the table, you've already lost. He's Valgavoth. Oof. Hit. Well, if he kills Faithful, I'm going to be pissed if he kills Faithful. No, he didn't kill Faithful. Well, Innkeeper's Talent, Hunter's Talent I got to worry about. It's Hunter's Talent I got to worry about. That's going to be a pump. No blocks. Earn a return burger. He's gonna do that. You gonna go in? He's not, in fact, gonna go in. Okay. $15. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. I probably should have done that instead. I forgot I had the Vile Mutilator in there. Sheltered by Ghost. Who's he going to suck up with that one? He's going to double that. He's going to saddle that and then double, so we lost it. Unfortunately, I needed to crack the... it wouldn't have mattered. He would have sacrificed Innkeeper's Talent. I had no removal for this, which is the problem with not having removal. If you just don't top deck removal. Even if I would have pulled that, he had two enchantments on the board, and the one that he pulled up was the problem. Sheltered by Ghost being, notwithstanding, probably one of the best cards in the set, by the way. It is rip-rockingly powerful. And you can see how that guy got out of control real quick, even with the suppression. Even with the suppression that I had, I couldn't suppress fast enough. It exiles something, makes the thing that it exiles hard to kill, and gives you life gain. Like, and then it, you know, it strokes your head and puts you to sleep. Like, it's crazy at how powerful the combo is. They like doing it with this too, by the way. This is a really good popular combination play, which he's probably going to do right now. Told you. Yeah, that makes it 4. That makes it hard for it to kill. Actually, I'm not playing a single game without at least 6 Mass Destroys in your deck. Yeah, Mass Destruction's kind of getting out of control, unfortunately. You know, I don't want to play with wipes, so I don't. I don't like board wipes. I don't like their concept. See that? Now it's got fucking Ward 6, so it's basically functionally invincible. Immediately I get hit by the same deck back to back. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. He pulled the first 2 in the first 7 cards. Or first 8 cards, so. Unless you can do something to kill. It's why creature suppression is what it is. It's also why I should be putting that ignores ward card in there too. Because that is something that you need to deal with. People are figuring out that people are playing kills, so we need to counter their kill plays. It's pretty crazy. Boom. Boom. Yeah, any forced sacrifice off the rip, too. Ward 80, your go. Indeed, Co-X-Man. Hey, Tanuki, how you doing? He's going to do a knockback. He can't help it. He can't help but fucking knockback. He loves knockback. Do you think making it have to be attached to a creature was an attempted safety valve for Sheltered? I mean, it makes it easier to get rid of, as opposed you don't need enchantment removal to get rid of it. You just need direct removal, but it slows down your direct removal. You're honestly better hitting it with enchantment removal. It's cheaper probably, but I think that thematically you're literally going to be sheltered by ghosts. Like, they give you ward and give you life. If he's on the table, he's already lost. But he's Valgavoth. We have a old fucking do-nothing now blue here. So he's just Mr. Interaction here, who's basically just waiting for me to go. So he can knock things back and do nothing the whole game. See if we can power creep it. Fastest blue player. Fastest blue player in the world right there. Curate. All right. World's fastest blue player. Still don't know what this guy's got going on. We all float down here. I can't believe I'm so happy we're fighting the world's fastest blue player, guys. This is really great. Hey, another moment of truth. Okay, so he's just gonna draw cards forever. That's great. I love seeing crads being drawn until the end of time. If he's on the table, you've already lost. He's Valga, Valgava. Yeah. I'm blue, da bun dee button die, da bun dee button die. Let me stare at you while I over. He's not overthinking. He's specifically being slow. There we go. World's smartest blue player right there. Fantastic. Boom, boom. I shouldn't say. This may be a new guy. Who knows, man? We're playing an unranked. He might not know what the hell he's doing, man. I should be nicer. Yeah. All right. I wish we had Invoke Despair. Invoke Despair would be eating so good in this meta. Man. We didn't know what we had back then, guys. We had Invoke Despair, we had Meat Hook Massacre, we had it all. We had everything we could ask for, and we took it all for granted. So, this guy's dead. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. Flow of knowledge. There you go, man. Yeah, you just keep drawing cards, man. Drawing cards is pretty fun. Yeah, those all go to me. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we're going to take him out right here. Take the shot, Valgavoth. Is that Black Season can go one if played right. Not quite right. Invokes Despair is so good. I mean, Invoke Despair hurt. But also it was 5, you know. It was a 5 banger that really needed mono black. So it's kind of hard to say. Because if he's on the table, you've already lost. Trexodactyl, there he comes in with the viewers. You're freaking late with the viewers, man. Hey, what's up, Crimson Thorn? Into the flood again. Same old trip it was back then. Boop, bop, boop, boop, bop. Though I made a big mistake. Try to see it once my way. Am I wrong? Have I gone too far to get home? Bop, bop, psh. Am I wrong? Left you here alone. Oh, don't worry about it, man. I ask for answers for a question. If I'm out there asking for if I say genuinely tell me your feelings and you tell me them, I'm gonna be mad about it. Like, I said, hey, how's everybody feeling? And you gave me a legitimate answer. How's the mutilator? We're trying to get him out. We're trying to mutilate. We're trying to rip and tear and mutilate the innocent. Schwack. Very nice. A schwacker right there. Is he going to schwack again? The second schwack. Very nice. We love to see the second schwack. We do that. Do that. Schwacker on whacker. Boom, boom, draw. He's going to die from that. Boom. I can activate Valgavoth's Finest, but I want to get the Mutalissi out. Let's say Cleric for now. Ooh, Crabbo. Tap up to 2 creatures. So, I think that Preacher of the Schism should come back. Because fuck you. Fucking Crabbo. Yeah, he didn't like that, did you? You didn't like dealing with the freaking clerics, did you? Freaking guy with his freaking crab Simic player. Blinking Mutilator is hilarious. That would be pretty good. Oh yeah, all the demons have sick-ass art. And canonically, the reason that they look so emaciated is the demons that are in DUSKMOURN, their power is being siphoned off by Valgavoth. So that's why they're not, like, ripped and muscly and big. And so, like, skeletal and tattered is because, canonically, Valgavoth is feeding on the other demons. So, that's pretty fun. They went with the classic goat heads, too, which is, you know, you love to see it. We're going for that 80s vibe, so you got to do the 80s satanic panic goat head, bat-winged, pagan demon type, you know. I think that you've got to do anything but that. You've got to embrace it. Embrace your group. Lyra, Lyra. Lyra, Lyra on the wall. Hopeless Nightmare. No. They're there to do demon things. It just so happens that they're also being... Their power is tacitly being devoured by Valgavoth at the same time. I think it's just an effect of the house. They're not fighting against Valgavoth. They're there to do demonic stuff. But Valgavoth is the king demon, so he is just not letting them get off where they need to. I'm gonna drop the faithful. Oof. I know. Unholy Strength would have been fun. Yeah. It's not even that good. Yeah, basically it's a demon tax. Yeah. Ramza TCG. Are you Ramza as in Ramza Bellu from Final Fantasy Tactics? Is that what you're named after? After the hit PlayStation 1 game? Arguably the best Final Fantasy game ever made. Is that what you're named after? Fantastic. People always ask me, what's your favorite Final Fantasy game? I have to tell them. It's Tactics. And they go, well, that's not like a real mainline one. And I go, it doesn't matter. It's still the best one. Well, welcome to the show, Ramza. Unholy Strength, not even that good, man. Unholy Strength is not even that good. Like, legitimately, it's not that great of it. +2/+1 for 1 black. You know how many cards we have out there that's better than that? If they reprinted it, it would be for funny reasons. It wouldn't be for because it's such an amazing, awesome card that needs to be reprinted. You know? I think they should. I think it would be a good draft. It's a good draft card. But, like, look at Audacity. +2, trample, and when it dies, you draw a card. Like, you know. How do I feel about Fire Emblem? I've never been involved with the Fire Emblem franchise in any capacity. I must tell you, I have never once in my life been involved with the Fire Emblem. Oh yeah, I love Final Fantasy III. Okay. Wait. No, are you talking about Terra or are you talking about Cecil the Dark Knight? Both are good. Well, welcome, Ramza. Did you just randomly find me, or you know me from YouTube? Oh, okay, great. I have some of the pentagram, the burning pentagram Unholy Strengths, by the way, somewhere. Somewhere out there, I have one of those. A couple of them, I think. I have some non-pentagram ones, and I have some pentagram ones. This guy doesn't, know what he wants to do here. All right. Cecil is from 2, Terra is from 3. My bad. It's hard to keep that mainline fantasies aligned. Chat box. Why is my chat box all fucked up? Chat box. There we go. It should be better. In rainbows. I think he might be AFK. Nope, he's not AFK. He's still here. I think he got me too hard, man. I think he hit me with too many removals and too many discards for me to place functionally here. I think he's AFK, Keith. I think he's desynced or AFK. I don't think he's roping. I think he's AFK. He was actually in a really good position. He might be roping. He might be roping now. But I think he was disconnected. Am I mistaken, or is Unholy Strength the only card to get replaced art-wise. It kind of is. There was a few that got edited, especially from a couple of the other sets. Alright, what's he doing here? Okay, I don't know if he's roping. He's like almost winning here, so it's unclear if this is a rope. What was the misplay? I didn't even see his misplay. I'm Mr. Misplay, so when other people misplay, I don't even see it because I'm so into misplays myself. Earthbind. The artist barely disguised fetish. He let Liliana go. Liliana the Villainy. Oh, yeah. China has some interesting rules about... So, yeah, China has interesting rules about... like blood and death. Their censorship ideas are like different from what the United States wants to censor, which is interesting. Hey Ronan, how you doing? Like World of Warcraft, there's like random stuff that's censored that into the flood again. Same old trip it was back then. Bloodlust, I have a couple of those too. I got a couple of paper bloodlusts. Wood. Bloom, 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 bloom. He has a kill card. He doesn't care. He wants to do that. Draw. That's alright. Well, that's going to take care of Liliana the Villainy. If he doesn't have a discrad right here. Hey, what's up, Munich, Germany. Ridger Wada. Welcome to the show. Alright, Lyra is out of there. I have a lot of German viewers. It's unclear why. It remains unclear as to why that has happened. Should we take it off road, boys? You found a bunch of Lotus Petal. How much are those worth? 23 bucks a piece, it looks like. Boom, boom. Hey, what's up, DeRose Karibo? The pipes are calling. Danny boy. Engage the 4-wheel drive. This is absolutely... So today, I'll tell you the truth, guys. I'm going to be 100. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I played Mono Red Hyper Aggro today. Probably won about 50%. Legitimately went about 50% with it. Went about 50-50. I played for about an hour of trying to do mono red aggro with ley line, exploding mice, the whole 9 yards. 50%. Not that fucking amazing. How come I don't play Alchemy anymore? I will. We're coming to that. We're getting there. Don't worry. It's gonna come back. Let's get rid of that. We will. You should tape the lotus petals together and spray paint them black and be like, look, it's a black lotus. It was funny today. I had a very funny comment on one of my videos. It says, Jay, whenever you explore, I have literally never seen you hit I've never seen you hit a you always seem to hit what's it called? Land. I never see you hit any cards off the top. I think that you have probably hit land and I said, yeah, I know. Like, it's not a joke that I have the worst luck out of like any person ever. Like, it's a real thing. It's a legitimate phenomenon. All right, he's probably gonna board wipe, but whatever. Yes, the DUSKMOURN Alchemy, I think, comes out next week. I'm not entirely sure when it comes out, but it is soon. Lively Dirge. Wow, we're getting trash here. I'm the trash man. Wow. I'm the trash man. Heist is still a thing, which has kept me a little bit out of there. It scared me away slightly, so that's part of it. Do you usually stream so late? And tonight I couldn't sleep in here. I must actually be a vampire. Part of the joke, yeah, I do stay up late. I'm a night owl. Part of what is also going on here is that Numbskull, holy shit, 32 months, skibbity gat, Rizzler, Ohio, Phantom Tax, Brain Rot, etc. Yeah, part of it is that I do stream pretty late. I work a 9 to 5. And well, more like a 10 to 6. And let's push. What's he gonna do? Nothing? He's just gonna take the hit? Okay, he's just gonna take the hit. So yeah, then I spend, I eat dinner, I relax a little bit. Holy shit, it's the skibbity get. It's max damage. Max damage. So funny that you should show up, Mr. Guy. Because we were just talking about none other than Final Fantasy. And how Tactics is the best of all of them. And let's be honest, it is. So I was very disappointed I tried to download the Final Fantasy 16 demo, Doesn't work with my graphics card. Literally, like, my series of graphics cards, it's incompatible for. So now I gotta go download it on the PlayStation. I was like, oh, let me play the demo, because it lets you keep your saves and your equipment and your characters. That's cool. I've heard it's really good. And I downloaded it, and it was like, no, this graphics card, your specific series of graphics cards, doesn't work with it. So why don't you just fuck off? How about that, dickhead? And I was like, well, that's not very helpful. You know, that's not a nice thing to say. And it was like, well, what do you want from me? I'm Final Fantasy 16. You know, I don't care. I have a Radeon RX 6800 XFS Merc. I'll take 3 right there. Look at that shit, man. Look at that shit. Wow. Okay. We ain't fucking around now. Okay. No attacks. Boom. And I looked online and everyone was like, yeah, it just doesn't work with that card. So don't even try. Wish I could go to Germany. I can't, though. I gotta renew my passport. I don't know how I let it lapse. I guess a long series of not whatchamacallit, updating it. That'll probably do it. Boom. No, I let my passport lapse. I don't know why that happened, but it happened. I let my passport expire. I guess I hadn't traveled outside of the EA for a while, and I've never renewed it. And I've got all the paperwork to renew it. And I just haven't done it because I don't feel like going downtown and going to the passport office and dealing with all that crap. But I gotta travel soon anyway, so I gotta do it. If he's got a pump for the slick shot, he's in business here, so we'll see. Alright, so he's got that. We'll do this, we'll do this, and we'll do that. Why not? A mana would be great. No, it's a Preacher of the Chizzle. So yeah, trying to run this with one wheel was just not going to work, I guess. All he needs to do is pump that. Nope, he didn't have the pump. Amazing. Okay, so... I can't get the Vile Mutilator back. We can do that. Can do this. Oh, you didn't go, you're going Arconius? We'll see Arconius. He's gonna pump. There you go. No problems there. No problems there. Again, the pump, and he's good to go. Heartfired Hero, fantastic. And he hits it. Boom. I've never played Ogre Tactics, any kind of Final Fantasy clone, Tactics clone. I try my best, man. It's not that I like that type of game. I have to say this. It's that I like Final Fantasy Tactics. Does that make any sense? Like, I even tried the older Final Fantasy Tactics 2 and the other one. But it's that I like that game. Do you know what I mean? There are some other tactics games that I like. Valkyrie Chronicles, that's the one. That gave me the same kind of feelings as Tactics. I enjoyed that until I hit a fucking skill wall that was 8 miles high, but that's a conversation for another day. But yeah. JRPGs, I can't invest the time in JRPGs anymore, man. It kind of sucks. I wish I could. Isn't it so funny that the Beatles initials spell JRPG? Isn't that the craziest fucking thing ever? John, Paul, George, and Ringo. John, Ringo, Paul, and George. That's just one of those cosmic coincidences. You can find them wearing a shirt that says JRPG on it. They all have their initial on their shirt, and it literally spells out JRPG, which is very funny to me. Very funny. Good luck, Arconius. I'm really stoked for the Final Fantasy set, by the way. I'm really... It's the one thing that's keeping me in the game. If it sucks and it flops and nobody watches my Final Fantasy videos, I may quit. I'm not going to lie. I may quit content creation. If it's an absolute unmitigated disaster, I'm expecting another Lord of the Rings situation where it's going to explode. In my opinion. I think it's going to be huge. I know that people bitch about Universes Beyond, but I think after talking to some people on the Necrons, about Necrons and 40k players, I think it got a lot of people into the game. I think it ropes a lot of people into the game, and as I've said multiple times, I'm happy when people are playing Magic, when they're getting into the game. So yeah, I'm not mad if they got to do that, if they got to make all kind of weird shit to get people into the game, man. It is what it is. What do you mean? They're already making it. You mean they wouldn't allow it to be bad, or they wouldn't allow it to be made, period? Because they're literally making it. It's coming out next year. It's coming out in like 6 months. Well, the Forgotten... Oh, be made bad. But isn't stuff like Warhammer and Final Fantasy fits... I mean, lore-wise, I think anything that has a fantastic element. I think the only one that was, in my opinion, was a flavor fail. If we're talking about flavor fails, I think that Walking Dead did not make any fucking sense. I think that's the only one that rubbed me the wrong way, if I'm being 100% honest. That one felt weird. But all the other ones, perfectly fine in my opinion. Walking Dead was bizarre. Because they're just on Earth, you know? Pro Woomy Gamer, are you a big fan of Splatoon? I believe that's what that is. Cruel Claw's Heist. Target reveals. Is he gonna gift me a card? Yeah. Didn't even try. Fallout Tactics. He's gonna play removal on something here. Is he gonna discrad a crad? Played Inkling in Smash. Okay, there you go. Alright. We have drawn nothing but garbage. We have had the most Garbo draws I've ever seen. We drew, out of 14 cards, we drew 8 mana and 4 removals. So, you know, there's that. Fallout's on Earth. Yeah. Fallout is on Earth. It's on fantasy Earth. And it's not on modern Earth. Like, does that make any sense? Like, it takes place on a magical Earth. I realize there's zombies in Walking Dead, but there's no real supernatural elements. There's other supernatural elements and fantastical elements in this other one, and it's just, to me, it just, I don't know, something about it just didn't quite hit right for me, you know? Zavorites, the favorites. The #1 Davorites. Someone just subscribed. Mill 4 cards. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, he's trying to get Valga Voth out, okay. Because if he's on the table, you've already lost. He's trying to reanimate him. Let's see if he runs him right here. I don't know if he's got it. Yeah, baby, he's got it. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire. I don't think he's got it. Okay, so he's going to get Valky. He's going to get Valga. Big Locket Prankster. Is he gonna res him again? Cruelty of Gix, yeah. Put another one down. Yeah, we're in a perpetual cycle here, and we haven't loaded our guy with Valga either. So, whoa, he didn't do it. Okay, let's do this. Evolve Sleeper becomes the guy. Evolve Sleeper becomes the guy. Evolve Sleeper becomes the guy. Unholy Annex, good. Alright. I mean, those are obviously cash grabs, but I'm surprised he just didn't immediately do it. He should have just done it right away and he'd been in pole position there, but I'm not getting any of my good reanimators. I drew really bad. I drew all my removals. This would have been great against mono red, but against this reanimator, it's not going to work well. There's a Traxa. Oh, I think that was a mistake. I think that may have been a mistake. He may have misplayed with that. Well, he wants Squirm and Emergence. He's going to be able to res anything. He's in the position where it doesn't really matter what he does. So we're going to push this in. Let's see if he wants to go for it. He does not. So we're going to do this. Oof. We're going to do pay 3 life. Oof. And we're going to go that. Draw. Preacher of the Schism. Boom. Put a creature. He can resurrect twice now. So he can not only put Valgavoth and Atraxa down. So, I mean, he's in good shape. He once Reanimator gets going, they're fine. If you shut down what they're doing early, then they kind of just fumble, but I think he's fine. I don't think he's in any kind of real danger. I can bring out my own Valgaboth next turn if he doesn't kill Shadowrite Priest, but he's in good shape. He's perfectly fine. Finding the third path. So if he pulls a kill, who's he going to bring? Well, the Forgotten? Or Cruel Claw's Heist, Harvester of Misery, Squirming Emergence. What's he going to grab? Oh, he's probably going to play the kill on Shadowrite Priest, I'm sure. Oh, he did that. Okay. Alright, resolve. Boom. He could play him. Wolf Sleeper. There's Valgavoth. Can't even hardcast him. SMH my head. Can't even hardcast my own Valgavoth. He stole a bunch of crap. He can play Terror Eater. Well, he can't play those without playing the life from them, which is pretty funny. Valgavoth's Faithful. Probably play the res off that. We'll do no blocks. For 4. Whoa. Okay. Cruelty of Gix, he's gonna res. Who's he gonna res? Atraxa, probably. I told you, once Reanimator's set up, they're fine. They're not in any kind of danger. I mean, when you can play Atraxa 50 times in a row, you know, what else do you need? They're not in any kind of real... They're not on any kind of real threat here. I mean, he's kind of out of Reanimator targets. I could pull a mana right here at 41 and play Valg, and I'd be okay, but still, I mean, he could play Valg and kick it right back to me, so it largely doesn't matter. Do I have a Valg in my graveyard? No, I have nothing good in my graveyard, so most I can do is bust that open and play another one of those. And that way I can double hit him there. Land, Vile Mutilator, boom. Exile copy, he can play just a direct removal. You see the problem. You know, 4 colors had it all. I do mono black Valgavoth, easy res. Gonna grab that, gifted me a card. He'll probably take Vile Mutilator or Valgavoth. Hey, what's up, Golgotha Golgari? I like your name. Carlama Face, welcome to the show. Hey Ryan, how you doing? Good to see Blake back. Just made a Halloween themed demon deck. Good stuff. Halloween demons is fun, as we know. As we know, Halloween demons can be fun. I'm just kind of playing this out to see where it heads. I just put up a Golgari deck yesterday. Golgoroth Golgi. Boom. Go. Just gonna go over this down to 1. Is he gonna counterspell me? Sacrifice a creature, earn enchantment. Oof. Dagobot's faithful. I put a blue-white tempo in Discord. I have to walk the dogs. Give your opinion, Jay. You get 10 minutes or so. Sure thing, Zabrits. I'll take a look at it. Tempo as in you mean control, but I don't want to admit it's control, or what? What are we doing there? Founding of the Third Path. Very nice. Klooms, hey Jay, I've been watching your videos all week. Just got back into the game. You have some really good ideas. Thank you, man. Ryan, Klooms, thank you for joining us right here, guys. I appreciate it. Who's he gonna kill? He's gonna destroy target creature or planeswalker. It's gonna be the Vile Mutilator. How many cards left in his library? 17. Believe it or not. Boom. You're gonna kill that guy. Boom. Let's go to Emergence. Very nice. Now there's 13 left. Lumra of the Bellow of the Woods. Say its name. Mill, 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 mill. Now there's 10 left. That's pretty funny. Lively Dirge. Okay. I have 9 mana. What we're going to do is we're going to dirge out Faithful and Preacher. And we're going to take it from there. You can run this, you can respect this Oppo for not running Jace. I think he might be in kind of a spot of bother here. He can hardcast Valg, which he's gonna do. Annex Clutch, absolutely. Annex goated right here, man. Abhorrent Oculus. Okay. Dread. That might backfire on him a little bit. We'll see. Valgi. He's gonna go for it, yeah. We're gonna do that. Boom. Boom. That dies. Put that down. Gain and drain, pop. Gain and drain, pop. File mute. Running out. Running out of cards here, man. Which is kind of funny. If he does another Atraxa, he might mill himself. He's gonna Squirm and Merge the Valg. Very nice. Not unexpected. The Lure of the Woods. Return all land cards. Fantastic. That has 2 cards left in his library. Say its name. He's going to exile. Thrice Called. Very cool. Found a 3rd path. Target player mills 4 cards. He should target himself, and then he'll be in great shape. Is Oculus optional? I think so. I think he's just throwing it on there. Exile, instant sorcery. What is he going to play? A kill card? He's going to play a kill card. Bitter Triumph on who? On that demon. Boom. Manifest Dread. I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Because as soon as he goes, he's got to draw off a dead pile, right? No, he dreaded the Oculus. Yeah, he's going to try to draw from a dead pile, so... and it triggers, milled out. I can't believe we succeeded on that. I'll make this into a video just for this one victory right here. Holy crap. Oopsie doopsie, man. It is rare. It is rare that some crap like that ever happens. But my man reanimated himself to death. That is hilarious. That is just... oh, man, if that's not worth your price of admission right there. That's why we love Magic. Holy crap. That is hilarious, dude. That is... I'm going to have to clip that one. Not bad at all, boys. Not bad at all. 21 minutes long. And we got him out with the super. The red deck wins. The red deck's wins mind could never comprehend. Pure black, man. Dark Ritual. Holy crap. If you're not going crazy in the chat, what are you doing? Let's get some emotes. Let's get some hype up, guys. Let's get some bloods. He's blood. Oh, man. 21. That was right there. That is a classic game of Magic. That was kitchen table classic Magic. That is... you won't believe how this ends, man. 20 minutes of self-mill by accident. I don't think he was piloting that deck very well, to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think that he was running that optimally. I think he was a little bit out of his league there. Holy crap, that's hilarious. Wow. Wow is all I have to say there. I don't know how I can top that. Damn. Damn, bro. Oh, look, it's Meowdic. I just had somebody mill themselves with a Resurrector off Dread. Wild. Absolutely wild. My streamer is toxic sounds like the name of a slice of life manga. Sorry. My favorite streamer is toxic. Wild stuff right there, man. I love that. The RDW mind could not comprehend. When the 4-color cell hits you with that self-mill loss, you gotta hit him with the mono black stare. Holy crap, man. Damn. The Dragon. Wow, he's pretty powerful. I don't know if I'll be able to beat him. I always think it's funny when people have their names and it's clear what they went into the game with the idea of, and it's like Hellfire Lord, and you're like, oh, Hellfire Lord, and then immediately he plays Simic, and it's like, bro, shit's not going as planned. Alright, so we're gonna get this counterspelled real quick. There we go. Unauthorized exit. Very nice. Solemn Simulacrum. Dang. Boom. I don't think Meowdic was streaming. I didn't see them on earlier. Boop, 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 boop. All right. So he obviously... He's going to do some knockback here, some instance. The villain wears black gloves and gold chains. That's bars right there. Legit. That's bars. Next to damage. Boom, boom, boom. We'll try to schism out here. We'll see. I've had very rarely I see people mill by accident. It is a rare occurrence, but it's known to happen. It's been known to happen, yeah. Good combo right there. This is so boring. Hey, what's up, Kitty Kate? How you doing? We've had some fun tonight, yeah. I won't deny it. We will discard a card. Discard that one. Let's get some counter spells out here, man. Let's get him counterspelling like crazy. Let's get him countering and countering. No? You're gonna do that way? Okay. Into the Flood Maw again. Same old trip it was back then. Into the Flood Maw for the third time. Very nice. Good stuff. Counterspell. So yeah, this is just Simulacrum, knockback, and counterspell, which is, you know, gross. Thank you, the Spree. Let's do this. This. Boom. We really just have to wait to draw some decent cards here. We'll see. I don't know how many more fucking Long River pulls he... Yeah, he's got fucking... That's all of them right there. That's 3 of them. He's got 3 Long River... Used 3 Long Rivers already. This fucking guy, off the fucking 17 cards, he got 3 Long Rivers immediately. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, man. There's Season of Weathering. Choose an artifact. It's a copy of an artifact. There you go. That's what he was looking for. Yeah, that's going to be that. If Boredom was a deck, it would be this deck. If Boredom was a physical manifestation, it would be that. Holy shit, dude. Literally nothing but counterspells and knockbacks and Simulacrum. That's how this guy wanted to spend his time. That's how he chose to spend his free time. You know, you only got so much time on this earth, man. You only got so much time on this earth, and that's how that man chose to fucking spend it. Just knocking back and sitting and looking at you. I'll just play knockbacks and counterspells until, you know. I think at that point, that's another case. You just got to open up Spider Solitaire, you know. All right, I'm playing mono red, and I have no removals in my hand, so I'm just going to lose this one real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and lose this one real fast for y'all. Yeah, no removal in my hand. Not a single card of it. Oof. Oof. Not a single freaking piece of removal. No, there's no way around that. Unless I have my own counterspells, there's really no way around that one. He's going to Might of Meek it. He's going to get... So now he gets to draw 2 extra cards and refill his hand. Pump each one individually and get 2 extra cards, so he gets a full refresh on it. I will absolutely trade you for that. I will absolutely trade you for that. 2 most toxic decks in the format. Pretty much, yeah. Preacher of the Schism. So he'll probably be able to draw infinite number of cards and win off this right here. Generally speaking, if they have Leyline, they're good to go, so... Oh, well, he's got creatures down. He's not winning off the Leyline. I'll just take it. Okay. Foul Mutilator. We have nothing to add to that. Oof. No attacks. Oof. Bitter Triumph. There's a removal. Little late there, but yeah, just play a different format. Don't play what you want to play. Play something else that's not ruined. That's always going to be the argument. Is oh, you hate the game being completely ruined by something? Well, play somewhere else. I know it forced you out of the area that you wanted to be in, but you should just do something else instead because you know, because of reasons. I don't know, because you know. Cacophony Scam. Should we res? How many good reses right there? Shadow Rite Priest. Mutilator. Boom. 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 There you go. No, it's pretty miserable. It's like I said, I know if I'm gonna lose. I already know when I'm gonna lose because I don't have kill cards in my hand. If you don't have 2 or 3 of them immediately, you're gonna lose the game. That's what it is. There's not really any other way about it. If you can't immediately start shitting, crapping, and gunning down all the creatures, if you can't immediately just crap out a ton of kills, you're just gonna lose. You have to gas them out like almost immediately. You don't really have any other choice than that. You could try to kill the... Hey, look, there's Leyline. I actually have some kill cards here. They're a little expensive, but I could possibly gas them out. It depends on what happens. So we will wait for him to run the pump, so we can try to gas him out a little bit here. Oh no, he doesn't have the mana. Is he gonna go in? I'm gonna say first one's gonna be free there. Boom. Okay. Oh, Shadow Right Priest. Well, if we can get to 5 mana, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay if we can get to 5 mana here. Turn inside out. Find nothing but faith in nothing. There you go. We love to see that. 7 damage to me. It's great that he can do this and immediately do this. It's really good stuff, right? This is balanced and normal. Yeah, this is balanced and normal thing that happens. This is a balanced, normal thing. Cacophony Scamp. Balanced and normal, guys. 2 mana beating my ass. Beating my ass on a Tuesday. Completely fucking normal, balanced game right here. Completely fucking normal and balanced game right here. Absolutely wonderful. I love seeing that. 2 in a row. Even with kill cards in my hand, it doesn't matter because they can refresh the board so fast. When you can Dreadmaw, when you can turn Inside Out into 2 other creatures and do 7 damage. Hey, what's up, Hokey Pokey? Well, I do understand a lot of top players say it's not the best. It severely limits the amount of decks in the format. Yeah, it does. I get that. Ops goes first. I got no... you know, I'm going to mulligan this because I got no early removal. I just lost to that guy with one red mana. I mean, that's pretty much what happened to me there, so... I played 2 double Leyline, red jerks off and logged off real quick. So dumb, that's a thing. Yeah, I know, man. It's not great. It's not great. Caustic Bronco. Let's say Cleric. No. He's gonna pull one. Ooh, pulled that off the top. No blocks, I'll take the 2. Boom. Put down Preacher of Disguise him. Might get killed right away, but that's kind of what happens. Probably get hit with the removal off the jump. Boom. Okay. Yeah, figured as much. Alright, so we're going to do this. Discard a card. We're going to get rid of that. Duress, very nice. Bloodletter of Aquazoth again. Double block that. Lively Dirge, not gonna help. All he needs to do is put down the Lively Dirge, really. I mean the Unholy Annex. That's gonna be good. Pop, lose. Pop, lose, pop, pop. That's a boss right there. Wow. No mana, huh? Got me good there. Got me real good there, boys. On a losing streak now. It's punishing me for that long game, guys. We are at a 75% win rate, and now it's like, nah, fam. You need to fucking cool it. You need to fucking take some L's. You need to take some serious fucking L's. Sit your ass down somewhere. That's what you need to do. Game says no. Try one more, guys, then we're done. Yeah, Shuffler said, sit the fuck down, man. Shuffler said, bro, sit down and be quiet for a little bit. You're feeling too good. You're feeling way too good after that big hit, man. You were feeling yourself way too much there, bro. You need to fucking chill. Alright. Now we're just not hitting lands, which is not good. I feel like holding a 2-lander is not absurd, but apparently the game said, yeah, it kind of is, man. Gonna be real, it's kind of cringe. Gonna be real, holding a 2-lander, kind of cringe. Mill. Good mill deck. Love it. Love to see Golgari Mill. I'm never mad at a Golgari Mill. Golgari Mill is, you know, it's fair, I guess. Nah, game absolutely said cringe, dude. Sit the fuck down. Game absolutely said fucking cringe. You're fucking posting cringe on main, man. You gotta fucking sit down. You're not getting 3 land drops. Are you fucking kidding me? You think this is fair magic right now? You think we're out here to fucking have you have a good time? Come on, man. Sit the fuck down, bro. You ain't getting no 3 land. I know that 3 mana would open up the whole board for you, but fuck you. How about that instead? How about that? How about you sit on 2 mana for every game? Hmm? Oh, look. There's number 3. Great. Let's put down fucking Dark Ritual over here. Let's do that. Hopefully with the draw engine, Valgavoth's Faithful can do something for me here. Unholy Annex, trigger it, pulled another Unholy Annex, boom. Alright. Balustrade Worm can run in already on me. There he goes. Boom. Gonna run in on me there. No blocks. We'll take the 5. There's a land. We have nothing to resurrect, though, so we're gonna need to do this. Discard a card. We kill you. We discard Terror Eater. Boom. And then we go in for 3. And if Valgavoth's Faithful doesn't die, I don't know if he noticed I got rid of a Valgavoth, but if he didn't, that would be pretty funny if he didn't. Either way, a land off the top would let me run Live or Die, and if not, Faithful can let me run the Resurrector right there. Pass. Take the 2. Do that. Boom. What's he got here? He's got 4 mana and no action. Skyfisher Spider. Okay, there we go. Enters, you may destroy another creature. Who's he going to destroy? Another target non-land permanent. Who's he going to go after right here? Nope, that was the wrong one. That was, in fact, the wrong choice. The right choice would have been get that guy, because I can do this now. Yep. Oof. Okay. So he doesn't even have enough permanents to kill Valgavoth currently. He would need to sacrifice 3. Nowhere to run. He does that on that. He could do it now. He could sacrifice everything he has to get rid of Valgavoth right now. He's going to do it. Oh, he doesn't even have the... oh, nowhere to run. Got through it. Wow. Unfortunately, I'm stronger than that. So we're going to, you know, we're just going to do that real quick. Yeah, we're going to do that real quick. How dare he use the own googly eye spider against us, I know. Hey, what's up, Keef and Reefer? Yeah, there's something so old school about a demon servant sacrificing to bring a big demon into play. I know. It's such a lovely synergy. And you can see here he's literally sacrificing himself, I think. He's about to give himself the old bet he's holding 30 kill spells. I don't know, man. I feel like if he was, he'd already played it. I think he's going to go with the Lumra. And all those go to me. Yeah. He's going to go in. No, he's not going to go in. He is going to go in. He's not going to go in. Alright, so I have a Lumra, so I can just do this. I can just discard a Crad right there. File Mutilator. And then I can just kill him with Valkyrie. There you go. There you go. Alright, back on the board. Mojo Black. Alright, guys, we're going to leave that one right there for tonight. I mean, we kind of proved our point. Aside from getting mono-redded 3 times in a row, if you discount the mono-red losses, which was 3 of them, did quite well. Did in the 60%, 60-70% range. Did quite well for ourselves. So, fun deck, ultimately. Yeah. We got to thank, for the version of this was posted, I think it was going to be Cassius. I believe Cassius posted this version. Yeah, so we're going to thank Cassius K for that. Until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. Bye-bye. Just the end of the video, not the end of the stream. Okay, guys, if I don't raid out, it's not the end of the video. All right, so note, everybody don't fucking run. All right, don't all of you just run away right now. Ward. I think we do need some of our own nowhere to runs. I think that, yeah, definitely our own nowhere to runs. Right about now, Funk Show, brother. Doomsday Excruciator. Where's blot out? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, blot out's not a bad idea. Gix's command isn't a bad idea for this one either. Cruelty Gix or Gix's command isn't terrible. The liver die did come in clutch, by the way. That did come for the clutch right there. Save and exit. Boop, 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 boop. Doomsday, what a card. I know. He's crazy. I used him already. I think people missed that deck, man. I genuinely think people just skipped over that one. Genuinely think people just skipped over it. You guys see Operation Overlord tonight? I don't know if no, I'm not still making the video. If you haven't seen Operation Overlord, please check it out. And if you haven't seen the second channel, check it out. The liver die deck being posted on Reddit is how I learned about you. My liver die deck was posted on Reddit? I was unaware of that. I gotta start checking the... I try to stay away from the MTG Arena sub. It's a mess. It's a fucking mess. So negative. Super negative. The fact that that sub has 321,000 people and you see it post get like 100 upvotes. Bros, something's wrong here, man. They should be in the thousands, but people downvote fucking everything and don't interact. It's really crazy. Oh, I didn't even know that. Didn't even know that, my guy. It's funny. Sometimes I notice my name on there because I'm scrolling through and I'll see somebody say J Villain and I'll be like, hey, that's me. But I don't always notice it. I mean, not even that. It's just people are just so hostile in there. They'll just be like, hey, well, thank you for coming, Llama Face. Either way. They'll just be like, hey, what do you think of this? And they'll be like, literally the worst thing I've ever seen. Fake, loser magic, go to hell. This is dumb. You're stupid for posting it. Just so contrarian over everything. That's the joke that I made about, people will be like, hey guys, what do you think of this creature? I think he's pretty cool. And somebody will be like, dies to removal, garbage. And it's like, how is that helpful? How are you contributing to a positive, how are you contributing to a positive environment? Like, you're just shitting on people trying to talk to people. You're not actually engaging in any dialogue, and that's not good. People just don't tend to upvote the good deck post, but there's often decent comments to be found in video dweebs. That's the issue. It's so full of dweebs, man. It's really a lot of like neckbeard shit, man, which I really don't like. But there is some decent stuff in there. There is some decent. I'm not going to shit on it whole. There are some decent people in there. Obviously, you found me through there, but it has a problem, and frankly, I think it needs more moderation. I think they need to I think they need to heavy moderate it a little bit more, and unhelpful, uncontributive posts need to be pushed away because it's just it's gotten to the crazy point. With decent moderation, Reddit is a strange beast. If you have good moderation, that's not too strong or not too cold, not too hot, not too cold. IG now has a Twitter type thing that's completely avoided because it's just negative. Yeah, threads. Yeah. And the problem is moderators don't get paid, so they have to do it out of the love of the game. They're there just moderating shit for the love of the game, and it's not easy to find that balance. Smaller subs, you know, are good. Giant subs are kind of too bad. Hey, how you doing, MTG Hillbilly? They do need to fix the mono red issue. It's bad. It kind of sucks. All right. It's coming to the point where it doesn't even win that frequently. You know, like I ran it today and I got like a 50%. It's such a fucking coin flip that, but it's just everyone is running it just hoping that they're going to gamble their way with the coin flip. And I don't know. It's just weird. All right, here we go. Shakedown breakdown time. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because tonight we're running mono black, because I love running mono black, and I love doing it, and I love seeing black, and I love doing all the things that black involves. And we're going to be running one of my favorite mono black archetypes, which is Clerics. Clerics Reanimator, or Dark Sacrifice, or even Dark Ritual, if you will. One of my favorite cards of all time right there, Dark Ritual, as you may or may not know. So we're going to be doing this one, and we want to thank a good friend in the Discord, Cassius K, who came up. He said, Jay, have you run a Clerics deck yet? There's a lot of new good Clerics. And I said, you know what? You're right. We actually have a pretty good Cleric Demon Sacrifice thing going on right here. So I know I've been banging the Demon drum pretty hard, but man, I love Demon decks. So let's get down to this one, guys. Before we do that, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, the like and subscribe will brutally maul you and rip you apart for not doing that, for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on the stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch or on YouTube. Either one, we'd love to have you there. Hit that bell, you'll be notified when we go live. Check out our Discord community. Yes, you too can check out our Discord community, and you can post your deck, and I might actually run it, because I like to look at my Discord for deck ideas. We love to see them there. If people have great ideas that I miss, I'm only one man, so you can help me out. And, of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub in case you want a copy of it. And I'd love to invite you to my second channel, where we're doing paper pack openings. Yeah, I'm getting back heavy into paper magic. We just opened a DUSKMOURN box. We got some Commander products to open. We got a few other videos on there. So check that out too in case you like paper magic and Commander. So all that being said, what are we going to be running here? Well, it's going to be Clerics. And I think that a Cleric that got overlooked is going to be Shadowrite Priest, and he's kind of the main guy of this one. So first things first, the kill cards. Unfortunately, we live in a society, bottom text, where we have to have 1,000, we just have to have artillery shells loaded. Mono red being what it is, I think you're going to have to go with Cut Down and Bitter Triumph being there. Bitter Triumph, I know it's a meme, and I know I ran it yesterday, but damn, discarding for the Mild Mutilator and the Valgavoth Terror Eater, I think is one of our best things going right here, especially if we're going to be running Resurrection or getting them out back. It's perfectly fine to have that discard or life loss right there. So that's what I'm going to be running. Live or Die is an emergency removal, but I don't think it's that good of an idea. I don't think it's emergency. It's mostly for that instant reanimator ability right there. But either way, I think you need at least that. And there's a lot of other options you can do for kill cards as well. Going into the Clerics, well, Evolve Sleeper is one that people used to play this constantly, and he kind of fell out of favor. He's a human. But he's secretly a Phyrexian. So he starts as a human, 1 black, 1/1, but you pay 1 black, he becomes a cleric with 2/2. He becomes a cleric with Death Touch. If you pay more, 1 black and 1, he becomes a 3/3 Phyrexian human cleric. And then you can keep adding 1/1 to him if you keep playing 2 black and 1, and you get to draw a card and lose 1 life. So he is the super sleeper agent from the Phyrexia right there, which I love the idea of sleeper agents. They're very fun. So he becomes a cleric, which is very useful when we're pulling off the Shadowrite Priest combination play right there. And just a good blocker overall, just to give him that, immediately give him that death touch and be able to draw cards off him. Valgi's Faithful. Valgavoth's Faithful. You know what we do right here. 1 black, 1/1. You pay 3 and 1 black. You sacrifice him, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield only as a sorcery, but still as an uncommon instant resurrector. We love having cultists. Sacrificing themselves to bring back great demons. I think that is a very fun combination play right there. I like to see that kind of line of play. It just makes sense, you know? So we're going to have the Vile Mutilator and the Valgavoth Terror Eater to bring back. But really, you could stuff any kind of flavor of cheese you want in there, man. If you want to bring something back, bring it back. If there's a large black creature that you want to resurrect, I mean, I'm not mad at you for bringing anything back in this for the clerics. The demons are fun. They're my preference. But again, it's kind of like choose your own filling, you know what I mean? Like, whatever kind of flavor you want. You want to put big boy vampires in there, I don't care either, man. Choose whatever kind of big monster you want to you can bring back Doomsday Excruciator, Pit Viper, whatever you want. You want to bring back, you want to bring back Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, that's not a bad target either. Whatever you want to bring back, bring it back. I'm not mad at you for doing it. Vein Ripper, not a bad idea. You want to lean into the vampire thing and do Vein Ripper? Sure, I'm not mad at you. The whole point is that we want to bring back creatures and we want to resurrect super powerful, super aggressive like that. Now, the fun thing about him is that if you get him down, he only costs 4 to trigger his ability. He could do 5. He could pay 1 and then immediately. He doesn't need to tap, so he's not hit by Summoning Sickness. But getting him immediately on turn 4 is just very useful, resurrecting something that quickly. So we're going to go with Lively Dirge as well, because it's not enough that these people die for us one time. They need to die over and over and over again for us. Being able to resurrect some of our smaller clerics, like bringing back an Evolved Sleeper and a Preacher of the Schism for 4, extremely useful. Or searching our library for our card and putting it into our graveyard specifically for a resurrection, also very useful. So Lively Dirge fits very nicely into this kind of combination play right there. We could sacrifice Valgs, immediately bring him back next turn and sacrifice him again. In a never-ending cycle of demonic life and death. Who doesn't like that? Shadowrite Priest. Hey, it's not enough that we have one way to resurrect. I think people forgot about this crazy-looking guy right here. 1 white and 1, 2/2. Other clerics you control get +1/+1. So he's got the pump right there. He's great to pump with a Preacher of the Schism, evolved when he's a cleric, and Valgavoth, he actually pumps him up a little bit too, the more of them you have out. People always forget about that. His second ability, which is pay 5, 2 black and 3, sacrifice another cleric, search your library for a black card, put it onto the battlefield, and then shuffle. So you can get any black card, put it onto the battlefield, any black creature card, put it on the battlefield. So you have Valgi's and you have the Shadowrite Priest, both unholy rituals, maybe even dark rituals, that will bring back any of our monstrous demons right here, which is extremely useful. Collector's Vault, yeah, it's fine. I think this is a fine way to draw and ramp. It's a great little draw engine right there. To draw, ramp, and put stuff in the graveyard is not a bad idea. I'm not too mad at it for there. You could go with 1 if you don't want to go more. If you wanted to go more Unholy Annex, I'd get it why you'd want to do that. But either one is perfectly fine. Workhorse, probably one of my favorite mono black cards right here at Preacher of the Schism. This is the mono black Workhorse right here. I love this guy. Vampire Cleric, 2/4, 1 black and 2 Death Touch. He's out of cutdown range for a 3, which is already useful. He's Death Touch, which is great for blocking. And whenever he attacks players with the most life or tied for the most life, you create a vampire token, and then if you have the most life, you lose a life and draw a card. So if you're under, he's going to help you get back up, and he gives you vampires. And if he's below, he's going to let you draw cards. If you're under life, he'll make that, and if you're above, he's going to let you draw cards off top of that too. Drawing cards is kind of a big thing in this, is if you notice. There's kind of a lot of card draw stuff right here. Between Collector's Vault and Unholy Annex and Preacher, we are kind of trying to get the card superiority to make sure that we can get what we need when we need it and hit the strike. Live or Die. I think that you could go with one of these. You could go with none too and load more resurrection targets, but it has come in clutch pretty good right here. 5 total, 3 and 2 black. Instant speed resurrection, so you can instantly destroy something. Again, we don't really want to use it to that. That's the clutch. That's instant speed removal there. However, instant speed resurrection is so dangerous. I can't tell you how many times I've tricked people with this. They say, oh, I'm swinging in with whatever, and I immediately resurrect Vile Mutilator or Valgavoth on them, and they run head first right into a Terror Eater. Like, that is just, that's brick wall territory right there. They're just like, I'm going to swing in, and you just go, bloof, and then he pops, and then they're like, oh, no, and then they run right head first into him. We gain 9 life. It's bad. So you can really shock people with Live or Die. It is expensive, but it is very funny when we do that as well. So, by the way, this Shadowrite Priest right here, speaking of instant speed, that's not activate only as a sorcery. This one is sorcery. You could activate this whenever you wanted. So if you could do the same thing with a Live or Die with Shadowrite, if you have like any other cleric, you could just immediately tap and play that in the middle of the opponent's turn and immediately resurrect Valg. So that is a very fun run right there. Vile Mutilator, he's kind of a mini Invoke Despair. He's our Invoke Despair consolation prize. He's 7, 6/5, flying and trample, which is really good. If you're going to hard cast him for 7, 2 black and 5, you have to sacrifice an enchantment or creature. We usually have fodder to do that with. Vile Mutilator enters. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature enchantment and sacrifices a non-token creature. So they have to lose an enchantment and a creature, which can be pretty devastating early to mid-game if we get him out pretty quick. Plus, he looks metal as hell. Look at that. That guy's awesome. Unholy Annex. If we're running demons and we want to draw, Unholy Annex is where it is. 1 black and 2. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. If you control a demon, lose 2 life and you gain 2 life. Otherwise, lose 2 life. You know, an Unholy Annex in a Ritual Chamber is exactly where dark rituals would be taking place. You know what I mean? This is where clerics would be hanging out doing evil things. So it just makes sense to put it in. We have enough demons that this is worth it. We can get that nice gain and drain off the back end right there. I'm not mad about it. And then, of course, we have Ritual Chamber, which is 3 and 2, 5 total, and we get a 6/6 flying demon right there. Very, very fun stuff to resurrect him and then immediately get the gain and drain off and get extra cards each turn. Honestly, I'm liking this card more than Phyrexian Arena. I know that's controversial. Everyone loves Phyrexian Arena. I kind of like this more. I'll take the bigger hit for the potential better upside and maybe the demon down the road. So great for recovering from wipes as well when we can put out a 6/6 flying demon later if we get board wiped a lot. So that's that. And then, of course, Valgavoth Terror Eater. What needs to be said about him? We ran him a couple days ago, but I love running him, man. Elder Demon, you can't go wrong with that. 6 and 3, 9/9. He is a 9/9/9/9/9. Flying, lifelink, and ward. Sacrifice 3 non-land permanents. He is not easy to get rid of. They have to sacrifice a lot to him. And then if a card we don't control would put an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, either by discarding, mill, dying, you exile it. During our turn, we can play the cards exiled if playing with life. When Valgavoth is on the board, everything belongs to him. If it dies, if it disappears, if it tries to go away, no, it doesn't. It belongs to him, and he can use it for his own schemes, which is insanely powerful. He's hard to get rid of. A lot of people, when you successfully pull off resurrecting him or doing something crazy with him right here and just bringing him back over and over again, people just scoop. When they see him, when he hits the board, people go, oh, well, he's here. I better just, thank you for your time, sir. I'll be on my way. Because they just know it's over. So that's very fun right there. We look at the statistics, 23 creatures, 12 clerics, 12 humans, and a smattering of demons, as one does with a dark ritual. Elders and vampires on there as well. Pretty concise. 7 instants, 2 sorceries, 2 artifacts, 2 enchantments, 24 lands altogether. I think right there with a 3.4 average. I would ignore that. We're going to be trying to resurrect. I know the high CMC right there makes you want to run 25. You can run 25 if you want, if you're feeling a little mana starved. I'm not going to be mad at you, but really what we're going to be trying to be doing is resurrecting demons as fast as we can using the cleric combination plays, and that's what's going to be fun about that. Sunken Citadel. Yeah, I think one of those is fine. Fountain Port is fine too for the artifact and card draw, especially you might have tokens being made right there for Preacher. Cavern of Souls. You choose Demon, you choose Cleric. You're pretty much good to go against the counterspell possibilities right there. So that's not a bad idea. And 21 Swamps or 20 Swamps, depending on where you want to put it. On your sideboard, nowhere to run. Not a bad idea, especially getting rid of that ward. Blot Out is never bad either for the exile. Gix's Command. Maybe another Live or Die. Gix's Command is great for sweeping low-end stuff, returning stuff to your hand, or for sacrificing, that's good for a 5-drop. Or Cruelty of Gix is not bad either for another Resurrector. I'm not sure about him, but I definitely think that Gix's Command and Live or Die, maybe a few more of those. I wouldn't be mad at you for 3 Unholy Annexes either. It's a little bit much. I think 2 is a good number, but I wouldn't be mad if you put another one in there. So that's what we're going to be running right there. Maybe you need more front-end removal to deal with these aggro decks, so that's why I recommend something like Nowhere to Run that'll -3 out right there. Yeah, if you wanted to do Lochthwain Scorn or something like that, I wouldn't be mad at it. See, you know, any kind of negative that you can deal with mono red with. You know, the Scorn. Yeah, Virtue Persistence wouldn't be bad either if you wanted to do that. I don't care. That's not a bad one. So leave a comment. Tell me what you think. The Dark Ritual is here. Clerics and Demons together at last. I like the front end. Very cleric-y. You can actually do a lot with the early front end clerics just doing damage on the ground with the pumps. And then, of course, you finish high with the big boys. And that's always what I want to do. We're going to go into unranked first just to get the... shake out what we need to do. And then we're going to be running some crazy games in ranked. You're going to want to see these ranked games because these games are probably some of the one you're going to want to stick this one out to the end. There's some nuts games in these. So let's get into it, boys. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I guess I'm doing another one. Buggy Man said, "You shall not pass." Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm probably going to lose this. We'll get rid of a Unholy Annex. We got too many of them anyways. We'll do that. Do 2 damage. Lively Dirge, I think, is going to be what we're going to get rid of next. He's probably going to run a... he's probably going to run a Bandit's Talent. Oh, a Deep Cavern fucking value. Okay. He's got to take the Bitter Triumph. Come on. What are you talking about here, man? We're going to run the Unholy Annex because I want more cards. I want more crads. Hey, that's great that you think that. I don't. Let's say Cleric. Let's do that. He's a great resurrection target. We're not trying to pay his full cost. That's the whole point. I don't ever want to hardcast him. I want to resurrect him. You get what I'm saying? Only 4 Valgavoths being the resurrecting target is not enough. So we need an alternate in case we need to mill something else. So as I said, you can swap in any other resurrector target that you want. If you want any kind of other big card, you can put it in there to res. I chose him because I particularly like to res him because I think it's a good combination play. But as far as if you don't like him, you feel free to swap him out. Tiny Bones. We're gonna do this. Yeah. Oof. Hopeless Nightmare. He got rid of that. Good stuff. Just close. Got that for me. That was a big hit right there. Ooh, that was a big hit for him. Bhagavath's Faithful. Boom. What do we want to res off that? We can't res anybody off that yet. They got exiled. Got it shoved into the Phantom Realm there. Boom. Boom. Hopefully you don't have another one of them. Cruelty of Gix. Who's he going to res? Put a creature from the graveyard into his hand. Tiny Bones. Draw. Boom. Boom. He's out of there. All right, what did we get there? Commune with Evil. Look at the top 4 cards. That's not bad. You ready for your challenge, Neptune, or no? Zaveritz, are you still here? Where did you post that deck that you wanted me to take a look at? Oh, okay, I see it. Never mind. I see it. I basically ran this, dude. Didn't I basically run this already? Wow, I got absolute garbage hands. Jeez. Total brick hands, dude. I basically ran that. That's just it's Azorius enchantments. Like, I did a lot of this already. I'm gonna take a look at it. But I love Silent Hall Creeper. I don't know if you saw my version. But I have done something very similar. Yeah, well, I made a video out of it. So if you didn't see it, it means you didn't like it. And if you didn't like it, I mean, we know what's going to happen then, right? You're going to get attacked by a werewolf. So, I mean, that's out of my hands. I'm going to take a look at it, though. It could be different. But off first glance, I think I ran something very curious, very similar to this already. Actually, let me link you to mine, just so you can see what you think of mine. I know, I'm teasing. I know everybody can't see all the videos. There you go. There you go. Favorites, the favorites. Oof. Oof. Pending. This, boom. Say its name. Stick Twister. Ozyark Stick Twister. Okay. The stick twister into enduring, yeah. Stick twister, dick twister. Am I right? Cruelty of Gix. What's he gonna bring back? Target player reveals their hand. Discard a Crad. Hit. Search your library for a card, lose 3 life. Shinigami Ryuk, how you doing? I'm gonna play the Bitter Triumph, discards. He got another kill. Now he's got a second say its name. Say my name, 'cause every color illuminates. Valgy's Faithful. Is he gonna play that one? Nice. Altenac. Altenac the Scum Lord. Kill you right away. Unholy. Boom. Do that. Send you in. Perfect. Draw an extra card. Collector's Vault. Valgy. We love Valgy over here. Love to see Valgy. Another Enduring. Good stuff. So we're gonna go Biomutilator. Oof. Land card, gain and drain, boom. Oh, you got a good combo off. Can't do much to that. He got his Velgavoth in the graveyard before I did, which is, you know, kind of the name of the game right now. Unfortunately, and 2 Endurings, which is wild. Didn't have a ton of removal for that, unfortunately. Did get I got him close, but he did get the Altenac really fast. He got the Altenac really fast, and the Altenac I think kind of saved his life really. Because if he had done that extra 2 damage, if he didn't have that say its name, but that did save his ass. So, good game. All right, guys, we're going to rage you out. We're going to rage you out. Here we go. Who is live? Not Rashid, I guess? Hey, thank you for coming so much, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like the videos, do all that good stuff. Oh, Zaveritz. Oh, let me do that real quick for you, Zaveritz. Let me import. Did you see what I built, Zave? just so you can see it here. Oh, you got a bunch of stuff. Fear of imposters. Interesting. Counter target spell. Ossification. Yeah, this is, I mean, I built basically this. I didn't have Fear of Imposters and these other ones. So if you want to see my version, at least very similarly, it's this one. Hall Creeper, Inquisitive Glimmer. I did one last job for the Resurrector, Entity Tracker. I like Mockingbird. But yeah, Optimistic Scavenger, Ethereal Armor, Sheltered by Ghosts, Hall Creeper, and Entity Tracker, basically. Very similar. Very, very similar. Yeah, so check out mine if you're interested. I like this one too. It's a little heavier on the little bluer heavy. Enduring Curiosity, get that card draw right there. But very similar. Yeah, I mean, Optimistic Scavenger, Ethereal Armor, Shard Mage's Rescue, Sheltered by Ghost, Ossification, Silent Hall Creeper, Entity Tracker, like very similar. Very, very similar. So you might like that one that I posted to check it out. Yeah, so definitely check that one out. Yeah, I think you'll like it. We're on the same page. We're on the same page there, I think. All right, so I'm gonna raid you guys out. We'll go see Not Rashid. Adios, everyone. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.